63 Briggs & Stratton 5-horse. Finished tearing it down and most of the cleaning, and I'm starting to reassemble it. Only thing I don't know is this little hole right there, that one. There's a little pin thing in it, and I can't get any air to go through it, nor can I get the cleaner to go through them. That's just scratched up. It's not dirty anymore. I mean, it's dirty, but I can't get it off. All the holes are really clean now. Every single thing was plugged. Even this. Remember how I was asking about if it picked up there on the side? What was there, it was just coated in rust from the tank. I had to blow it out. Used 50 psi. I'm surprised the screen didn't pop out, but took 50 psi and the rust blew out, and then I sprayed more of that and blew it out and sprayed more. Got this guy clean. Everything flows really well except for that one hole right there. So I'm not exactly sure what he does. I'm going to reassemble it and try it and see what happens. So, I thought I would show you the reassembly, or parts of it. So I got to take this little spring right here, drop him down in there, get him seated, and make sure he's nice and seated where he needs to be. There we go. Then you take his little washer and correctly drop it on top. There we go. That's just not to puncture the diaphragm. So then you're going to take the diaphragm, and I'm going to put the diaphragm on first and set it on there accordingly. Make sure all the holes are lined up. Looking good, looking good. That hole looks to be a bit off, actually. That's the only way it goes on, so I guess it has to be that way. Get it nice and seated. There's a little pin back there. I think if there were, I don't know, hold it. If there's not a hole right there, but there's a hole in the thing, but that's the only way it can go on. I mean, you can't flip it. I talk myself in and out of stuff while I'm building. Yeah, it won't work this way, and I can't put it on. Yeah, so it must go on this way. So, get him on, then you take your clean top, and I did clean this guy out. He actually had some gunk too. I don't know what got sucked up in this thing, but whatever it was white and crystal-y. So then you set this little guy on and line up your holes again. Good. And then you take the according little flathead screws, drop them in there, get them one started by hand, right screw, two started by hand, next screw, restarted by hand, and finally 4 started by hand. I think the carby looks a lot better now. And look at me. YouTube, you've made me say carby. Now I sound like an Australian or British person. Oh well. So, get that on there. I guess really the next step is mounting it on the tank, which I can't do yet till I get this top off and clean it out. So, guess that's it for this video. But the carby's now clean. And, see, I did it again. Yeah, so this gasket's still good, and I might clean you up a bit, but I think he's good also. So, in case you're wondering, these 2 screws hold on the bracket. These 3 go on the tank, and here's the jet, which I forgot to put in. He's kind of important. I'll adjust it all later. I'm not good at adjusting carbs. That'll be interesting. Alright, so he's in. So I think that's about it. And see, there's a little bit of corrosion still in the middle I can't get out without destroying the screen. So there you go, 63 5-horse Briggs. And it's a white Briggs, in case you're wondering. You might not have noticed yet, because that obviously doesn't look white. And, yeah, so I guess that's about it.